Hi everyone! Making sure I have this set up right, and I think we are good. Hey guys! So welcome back. Happy Wednesday. If this is your first time kind of stumbling on my videos, my name is Victoria Waco. I am a Catholic lay minister. I'm a stepmom, a wife. So my husband's been married before, and I also I'm a former pageant contestant and pageant consultant, and I've worked pretty much every job you can imagine, pageantry, from coaching to production to choreography and everything in between. My videos are just really about life and hope, hopefully bringing you a little hope in your day. And so today's video, if you can't tell, I'm a little worse for wear. I think this was the most prominent week of me feeling frustrated with just the circumstances. Depending on when you're watching this, I'm recording this in May of 2020, and we have been in a kind of stay-at-home pause. I live in New York State for, I think we're on like 46 days. I can't really remember. And we're supposed to be starting to come out of it, but this was like the most intense week of me feeling frustrated and not heard and frustrated with work and just not feeling like I had a lot of balance going on. So thought I would pop on here, and I was figuring out what to talk about. I was like, you know what? We're going to talk about this because this is where I'm at right now. And I'm guessing this might be where a lot of you guys are at. I titled this Hang Tough because one of the things that really does help me when I'm in these moods, yesterday I just felt like crying. Completely honest with you all. There was just this moment of me wanting to cry. And when I have those moments, I like to listen to really bad late 80s, early 90s music. That's kind of like my time period I love to listen to, including, like New Kids on the Block. So it was that reminder, though, that, like, of course, Hang Tough. I can't sing. I'm not going to do it for you guys. Go listen to it. Actually, I'll link the video in the description below for the music so you can go listen to it after this. But what it did is really reminded me how it gets hard, right? And we're stuck. And sometimes it's not just being stuck inside like we are now. We just have periods in our life where we can feel stuck. I've had those periods multiple times throughout my life. I'm in my early 30s. I can tell you repeating examples of just periods in my life of feeling stuck, feeling lost, feeling like I didn't have the answers and I didn't know where to turn next. And for me, there's a couple of things that have helped me get through them, and they're the things I'm implementing right now because I'm in this place of feeling stuck. So, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling frustrated, hang tough, and here are my top 4 ways to kind of feel better or work yourself through it, right? The first one is accept that you're in it, right? So often I feel like I personally will try to make things better or pretend that I'm not feeling what I'm feeling. You have to embrace the suck. You have to embrace what you're feeling, because if you don't, you can't process it and move past it. So just acknowledge it. And for me, sometimes it's even saying to myself, yeah, this kind of sucks right now. I'm feeling, and name the feelings you're feeling. Okay? So embrace it. Be honest about it, because you can't fix anything until you're honest about it. That's true about life in so many ways, but I found that especially in periods when I'm feeling stuck, I need to acknowledge it. Part of that, and kind of the next thing, is journaling, right? So for me, journaling is a huge part of working through things, because I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian, this is what I believe. You don't have to believe it, but maybe it's your subconscious. I believe it's God. Whatever you believe, you can still use this, I think, to find your way out of it. But there's something about writing and just stream of consciousness journaling for me, that I will ask a question and somehow, as I'm writing, answers start appearing in the writing. And I believe it's just part of that releasing it and laying it all out there that just helps your mind to figure it out and map it out for you. So I highly, highly recommend question journaling. Journaling stream of consciousness is huge for this. And it's been huge for me. And something I started actually this morning when I woke up still in this funk. I was like, all right, I've already acknowledged I feel this way. I thought that might be enough. Nope, we gotta like really dig deep into this and start the questions. And I'm not completely out of it, but I know that's a healthy step in getting there. The next thing is just physically taking care of yourself, right? Like, it sounds silly. Are you hydrated enough, right? Like, so here's my giant cup. I can tell you last week and leading into this week when I started to feel bad, I wasn't drinking hardly any water. I was drinking coffee, I was drinking teas, I was drinking lots of forms of caffeine, and a lot of wine. Okay, I've been surviving on a lot of wine. But that affects your body so much. So really, hydrating just helps you feel a little bit better. It helps your body be on your side as you're trying to get through this funk and these bad feelings, right? So hydration, I believe, is key for everything, but I think in times when you're feeling off, it's a great question to ask yourself, and a question that I had to ask myself. My last point is to take time and do things you enjoy, right? So much right now, and I don't believe it's just right now. I think in general, when you're feeling overwhelmed, but for me, my to-do list is 10 miles long right now. And being at home and working from home and having the things to do for home and having extra things to do, right? Like, I have to clean the house every other week. I am very blessed and grateful that I have a cleaning lady usually. That's on me now, on top of figuring out all this other stuff in life. And it's so easy to forget to take those moments for yourself, right? So literally, I scheduled it into my phone, into my calendar, and said, on Thursday at 6 o'clock, you are going to do this and this and this for yourself. Or if it's working out, if it's doing those things, just realize that if you're feeling overwhelmed, guess what? Taking an hour for yourself is not going to change it. It's only going to make you feel better, right? There is not that much you can do in an hour or 2 hours a week, or hey, let's go for it. Let's do 1 hour a day. So 5 to 7 hours of just pure you time. There is not enough things on your to-do list that will be negatively affected. Wow, I can't talk today. If you take that hour a day for yourself, if anything, it's going to make your mind clearer, right? So those are my 4 tips. That's what I'm doing right now to try to get me out of this funk, to just hang tough, get through it, recognize that, there are skills. So acknowledge what you're feeling, name your feelings, right? Actually sit down and sit with yourself and express that you're understanding how you're feeling. Second thing is journaling. Question journaling, open-ended journaling, stream of consciousness journaling, whatever you like. I'm telling you, journaling is just key. Hydration, making sure you're taking care of your body. I think water is huge, food too, hey, but listen, I'm eating Sour Patch Kids every day. At least I can get my water in, and that's going to help. And finally, just taking the time for yourself. An hour a week, an hour a day. Hey, let's go big. And just doing something completely indulgently. Do not apologize, just for you. Because that is going to feed your soul so much. And between the water, taking care of your body, taking care of your soul, taking care of that mental health, just helps your body move through what is going on so much quicker. And guys, when you're doing the journaling and you're doing the questioning, that's a lot of brain power. You need to take that extra time to take a nap. Okay? Go listen to 80s music like I do sometimes. Just recognize that balance is needed. It's about being kind to yourself through this. So, I hope this was helpful, and I will link that funny video in the comments below. And as always, leave your comments, questions. I'm trying to get better at this platform. I am not an expert. I am not a YouTuber, so please bear with me as I'm learning how to do this. All right? Thanks, guys. Be well. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.